Hello, Mega Dimensions here, back for another Tsukihime video. We are in Ciel route, of course. Last time we went and chased Arquade as before. We talked to Arquade. We made a deal with her. Made a deal with her to mirror, and then Ciel. Then we met Ciel, and then we started talk. We started a subject on the enemy, but we already know what the enemy is, so. Maybe we'll get more information. Also, we read the book. That was very weird because it said true ancestors. Fascinating, isn't it? Anyways, now let's back to the now let's start. Let's get back to the main subject. Please listen carefully, Tono-kun. Yes, please. Yes, please keep it short. It seems you already know about how the. Oh wait. It seems you already know about how there are the two ancestors and the dead apostles. So it's very simple. The enemy she's after is a dead apostle nicknamed the Serpent. Among the dead apostles, he is considered a heretic, a special vampire. This vampire is not as strong as Chaos, whom you defeated, but is more difficult and opponent to eliminate than this Chaos in a way. Since he comes back to life, even after he dies. Senpai? Vampires are immortal, so isn't it natural for them to come back to life after dying? They don't die when they're killed. Checkmate, Shiro. You eliminate Chaos, right? Even if they are vampires, if you destroy their body and soul, they'll be vanquished. If you kill a vampire, they will die. But the Serpent is a vampire who has conquered even this. Tono-kun, are you familiar with the cycle of reincarnation? Part of the Buddhist doctrine, so I would think a Japanese would be quite familiar with it. Yeah. Is that thing where when someone dies they're reborn again as another human? Or a fly? Or a plant? You're reincarnated as a fly. Just, you slap that bitch and you fucking die. Yes, exactly. In other words, the vampire named the Serpent has made this cycle of reincarnation his own. That's what I mean when I say he comes back to life, even after he is killed. Reincarnation, you mean if he dies, he will start over again as a baby? Yes. While the Serpent is alive, he chooses his next host. And when it is born, he transmits all the information of his self. The Serpent information stays deep within the baby until it matures or until it gains sufficient intelligence. As soon as that baby has intelligence to see himself, the baby becomes a new vampire that is the Serpent. Wait a minute. What's that? Don't tell me that he does surgery on it while it's in the mother or something like that. No, it isn't anything medical. Because the instant his body is destroyed, he reincarnates into the body he chose as his next host. I said all his information earlier, but to say in simpler, think of it as his soul. It wouldn't be quite correct to say his soul propagates through the air and takes over someone's body, but it's similar to an electromagnetic wave. In this case, the human brain is what does the transmitting and the receiving. His exceptional point is that he took his soul, which is incapable and something that prizes as soon it leaves the envelope of the body and process it as something that could be transmitted. Her words don't seem quite real. I do not understand what she's saying. The serpent guy is reborn as a baby when he dies, and this baby turns into a serpent vampire when it becomes an adult, but if I believe your story, it means that he will never die. It's not immortality, but it's worse than that. Being killed and reborn as someone else. That's like living forever. Yes, exactly. It was 800 years ago when the serpent became a dead apostle. Since then, the serpent has been reborn 17 times. Every time Arquay Brunstead has killed him. Arquay did? Yes. To her, the serpent is a special vampire. Well, the serpent has a special meaning to me as well. But even if he dies, he will just be reborn, right? So, killing him over and over is pointless, isn't it? Yes. He is killed by her, reincarnates, and killed by her again. The cycle has repeated itself over and over. If Arquay had the power to kill, not the body, but the meaning. Okay, let me do her voice then. If Arquay had the power to kill, not the body, but the meaning, this probably would not be happening. Senpai looks down a little, and she seems to be gritting her teeth. I don't know why. However, it seems that Senpai also has some grudge against the enemy, like Arquay does. A vampire that's reborn every time it's killed. That's Arquay and Senpai's enemy. Senpai? This serpent guy. What kind of guy is he? He was originally a man, but that can change depending on the body he reincarnates into. The troublesome part of the dead apostle is that they are all hard to find. Because he is probably born as a human baby and has parents. The serpent transforms into a vampire only when he reaches the age where he can do everything at a satisfactory level. Until then, that human shows no hint of being a vampire. But once the serpent awakens, he uses the relationships he gained until that time to blend perfectly into society. I heard the church detects the serpent presence usually after a whole town is turned into the dead. I see. For example, if this serpent guy were incarnated into me, he will live as Tonen Shiki even after he becomes the serpent. Unless he makes a big mistake, he will be free to suck blood without people realizing it. That is scary. Of course, those around him are in danger too. But that human whom he reincarnated into, he will just disappear after maturing, right? One moment that person living in a normal, and the next moment he suddenly turns into the serpent. That's very frightening. Yes, but it isn't like two people sharing one body. The human baby is still the serpent. Depending on its environment, it's either good or a bad person. But even if that disappears, the instant the serpent awakens. To sum it up once, the serpent dies, he's reborn into the next body, and once that body gains intelligence, it gains the previous life, self, and becomes a vampire. That's strange. Even if he reincarnated, that baby is still human. So even if it does gain the self of a previous life, the body shouldn't turn into a vampire, right? Reincarnation isn't the transmission of personality. It is the transmission of a soul. So the personality differs every time depending on their families and upbringings. But the soul itself does not change. Once bitten by a true ancestor, not only is the body forever soiled, but the body as well. What changes the body is the soul. The serpent transmits all his information, called his soul, so when the serpent awakens, the body becomes one of the vampire, but... Yeah, but... As you said, just that is too weak. So he selects his next host while he is alive. The family he is born into must meet two conditions. The first being one of wealth. Being born into a family of high social standing, property, and money makes it easier to make the whole town into vampires later on. And there is another. This isn't the important one, but almost normal people like us. There are also people that carry special powers. Not like magic, which is a mystic power that can be learned, but rather special abilities from birth. Such people are normally called demonic children, or psychics. These special abilities are genetic, so they are inherited, passed on by blood. He chooses these families that have something not human in their lineages. A family of wealth. A family of wealth and influence and inhuman power. Those are the requirements for his host. This servant vampire, he seems to be quite prepared. Yes, since he is a serpent, he is a very slithering he has a very slithering intellect. I see where the plum, and there's a plum there. Funny. There's something about the story I don't like. Tono-kun? That was just a joke, but are you listening? Eh? Oh yeah, it wasn't very funny. Senpai goes quiet, but I really don't feel like laughing right now. Why do I suddenly feel down? But I understand now. That's our enemy, right, Senpai? No, Argue Brune said and my enemy. There's no need for you to worry about the serpent, Tono-kun. So please do not go with Arquid any longer. Alright. Either I or that one will destroy him. There's no need for you to face any danger. Danger? Look, isn't just living in the scene dangerous enough? You, even Arquid, are fighting to protect this city. So I can't overlook this either. No. She isn't thinking about this city. She's only after the serpent for her own reasons. Tono-kun, the dead apostles were once human. There are two ways for them to become vampires. Either they have their blood sucked by the true ancestors, who were originally born as vampires, or they change their own bodies through magical research in their quest for immortality. The serpent has his blood sucked by a true ancestor to become a dead apostle. Do you understand? The serpent was a victim of the true ancestor, a race beyond ours. Somebody stares at me. Those emotion odds can tell me what she's going to say next. Don't tell me that true ancestor was our great Brunstead, the royalty of the true ancestors who made her only mistake 800 years ago. She is the only one who made the serpent. She is the one who made the serpent. Huh? From the very beginning, the true ancestors were in existence far separated from ours. The dead apostles certainly are vampires that wield immense ability, but their ability is only an extension of human capacity. Because they have managed to attain a long life, they are able to develop their abilities and manage to refine it to those super abilities as a result. In other words, anyone can develop abilities equal to the vampires if they have a long time. Yeah, I think I read that somewhere. to say immortality, but being a vampire isn't something that great.
But the true answers are different. From the moment they were born, they possess power beyond human comprehension. From the very beginning, these true answers are an existence closer to the world than humans. We humans have flourished this much by isolating ourselves from nature. While we receive blessings from nature, we steal from it, and even if nature is destroyed, we will not be destroyed. We become the most superior race on this planet, probably because this only sin we humans carry. We can no longer be part of nature. In this place we have gained ways to even destroy nature, this whole planet. However, from the nature's perspective, this is evil. The world itself is a form of life, so it has the will to protect itself from us. But it does not have senses, so it creates a presence separate from nature like us, to remonstrate us.
Senpai is weird. Nature does not have a will of its own. Doesn't have a will of its own. Yeah, I can't, but it can't be that we just feel it. Nature, the earth, possesses a will. This is why it still exists and tries to stay beautiful. The problem isn't that we can't feel it. It's that the standard of what nature thinks is beautiful and what humans believe is beautiful are the same.
An existence which the world created to sense for it. These are what we should call spirits. They are transcendent, those species existing on another plane, different from remaining spirit of animals in the present world. The true ancestors are one of these spirits. They are born from the purpose to punish humans, so they only see humans as evil. Much as we think vampires who prey upon humans are evil, they view humans who prey upon nature as evil.
But that's funny. Then why can they exist unless they feed on us humans, the evil existence?
Humans are the only enemies to the true ancestors. As a part of nature, no, as those whose power is linked to nature itself. Their power has no limits. In the long history of the church, there have only been a few records of fighting against the true ancestors. They get their power from the world itself. Therefore, in order to kill them, a conceptual weapon with power to kill the world is needed. Of course, such a weapon does not exist. So that means their death cannot be caused by external factors.
That night, she said in that hotel that
if
I have tried to kill her during nighttime, these eyes will not even be able to see her death. In other words, it means she cannot die.
Do you understand, Tono-kun? Our Prince is pursuing the serpent in order to recover her powers he took away from her. It's not for the sake for any humans. I don't know why she's weakened now, but if she regains her power, she will not need your help, Tono-kun. When it happens, do you not think she'll let you leave safely?
Of course she would, because she does not have any reason to hurt me. She is a vampire. She isn't like the Dapals who suck blood in order to prolong their own life.
Look, Tono-kun. If the true answer did not suck human blood, vampires would never exist in the first place. They can survive without sucking human blood, but they still suck blood because they have an urge to do so, and makes humans into an existence outside of human nature. I cannot let some ordinary human like you be with her.
Senpai talk ends like that. It might be because of my dis, but it seems everything she's talking about is totally unrelated to me.
Tono-kun, does that show you how dangerous she is?
Yeah, well, I get the gist.
So please don't cooperate with her anymore, okay?
I can't do that. I can't consent to what Senpai is saying. Because Senpai doesn't know Arquade. She doesn't know how good a person she is.
Tono-kun!
Senpai groans. But even if she makes that face, I can't lie to myself. Sorry, Senpai. I also have my reasons, so I want to help her. It's true that I do not know what she would do if I turned against her. But it's also true that I cannot just leave her alone.
Please don't say stupid things. Tono-kun, you're just a normal boy, so you shouldn't do such dangerous things.
Yeah, I'm grateful for your concern. But there's some things I want to protect even if I can. Such as to sit in my peaceful time with you at the school, Senpai. Well, even though you end up protecting me. But it's
too dangerous. You're not dead when you fought with chaos. Isn't that
alright? Besides, if Arquade is really that strong, shouldn't the being discerned event be simple?
I'm telling you that she's the dangerous one. Please open your eyes already. She isn't human. You don't know when she was sucked blood. She's more of a monster than the dead apostles.
What? I know. I know somebody's really worried about me. But I can't allow those words. Just up, Senpai. She isn't a monster. She shouldn't say those things when you haven't even talked to her.
That's true. But she's a vampire. Please understand that.
No, that's wrong. Look, Arquade doesn't suck blood. She told me herself. I don't think she's lying. I don't know about these other true answers are, but Arquade is different. Just her, she's definitely.
Definitely what?
Look, even if she isn't dangerous, no,
for you to fight, you can't recover from injuries like she can. You would finish like she can. If you get wounded, you will die. What I can't forgive is she knows this and she still lets you fight. Like she's just seeing you as a tool, Tono-kun.
Then my screams like the last part. I know. I understand she is right, but because I understand her voice annoys me. Shut up.
Tono-kun?
Just shut up, Senpai. Arquade does not see me as a tool at all.
You don't know anything about her, just think.
You don't know anything about her, so just think. She's some sort of monster, so you have no right to say any of that.
Please calm down. I know
I don't know much about her. But there is a
possibility that she could be deceiving you.
Shut up. Weren't you the one deceiving me? Oh crap. Why did I say that terrible thing? Senpai said too much, but I can't say it. Her spirit looks very fragile, and it looks like it's going to break down in the moment I say something.
You're right, You're right. Now that you mention it.
Senpai?
Yes, that's right. I have been deceiving you, Tono-kun. So there's no reason for you to believe me.
She suddenly smiles as if her previous expression never existed. There's no trace of it being faked, even though it has to be faked. I can't say anything but a true smile.
I apologize for taking your time, but then I'll just disappear now.
Eh? The wind rushes by. In that very instant, Ciel Senpai disappears right before my eyes. It's now lunchtime. The room gets loud, and louder friend appears. Tono, where are you going to eat today? Whatever. Okay, it's here or the cafeteria. Alright, let's have some bread. If we're here, Alright, some might come. I'll go by any request, as long as it's not curry bread. Then anything's fine. Oh, and some milk. Roger. Arca walks out of the classroom happily. Here you go, 2 curry breads and some milk. Thanks for waiting. I told him anything but curry, but I guess but it had the opposite effect. I think I'm tossed him some money. I started to chew on my curry bread. Hey Tom, did senpai come? I shake my head no. Damn, maybe she's in the cafeteria today. Arika, she won't come anymore. What? Did you get in a fight with her? That's not it. But she doesn't like me anymore. I'm sorry, Arika. He's a tell I'm sorry. I already do feel it now that I mention it. I hurt her badly. She won't come see me ever again. What's this, Tono? Are you telling me sorry for asking her out without me asking me? If that was the case, it'll be much better. Yeah. If it was sorry or goodbye, there would be some hope left. Certainly, I think that was a pretty bad thing to say, but I can.
But I'll just disappear.
That's just too much. Right, Ariko. Right, Ariko? I say this, put my head down on my desk. Class are over. It's a Wednesday, so the rest of the classmates run out of the room as soon as the classes end. It's Wednesday like any other day, but I don't feel like doing anything. Even if I went to the tea ceremony room, Senpai probably wouldn't be there. As lifeless as a dead, I go back to the mansion.
Welcome back, Shiki-sama.
Hisui greets me as soon as I get back to the mansion. Even though Hisui was waiting for me this whole time, I can't even bring myself to greet her. And I make my way to my room. I know this feeling I relate to it. After dinner, I return to my room. There's still a little time before I'm supposed to meet Araquate.
Please don't say stupid things. Tonka, you're just a normal boy, so you shouldn't do such dangerous things.
Senpai was just worrying about me. In the end, it's just that I chose Araquate over Senpai. Why don't you don't understand your own feelings, Shiki? I ask my reflection in the window glass. My light headache returns. Recently, I've been having more headaches. Until now, the effects of my anemia have only been dizziness. It's probably changed to these headaches because I started taking off my glasses and seeing death. It's time. It's time I promised to meet Araquate. No matter what Senpai said, I have to keep a promise I made. Putting my knife in my pocket, I exit my room. I go outside. There were never many people around the mansion to begin with. Because of all the serial killings, it's unnatural quiet. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, but the emptiness makes it feel more like past 1 o'clock. It is well into October, and the wind is starting to blow colder. Fall is nearly over as well. I walk down the empty streets, holding these sentimental thoughts. I make my way around the mansion wall. Past here, down the hill is the park where Araquate is waiting. And then I see a black figure leaning on the mansion wall. A woman clothed in black stands not to block my way, but just to watch me go by.
Where are you going this late at night?
Sophie doesn't even look at my face and say this without the slightest inflection in her voice. Senpai? I freeze dead in my tracks. I can't look her in the face either. I feel uneasy about what happened this morning, so I can't bring myself to directly look at her. Even after I said that.
Even after I said all of that, you're still going to see her, Tono-kun.
It can't be helped. I can't leave her alone, and I can't ignore the vampire in this either.
I see. You got a point there.
She closes her mouth. I pass her figure on the wall. Sorry about a lot of things.
Please don't worry. You weren't mistaken.
I hear her voice behind me. It doesn't seem like she intends to stop me from seeing Arcade at all. I guess Senpai's completely given up on me. Well then, I'll be going.
Yes, please do. Yes, please do as you like, Tono-kun.
I can still only hear her voice, yet I walk away from the mansion without even turning around. Tap, 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 tap. The footsteps echo in the night along the residential district. Tap, 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 tap. The footsteps echo in the night along the residential district. They aren't footsteps of a heavy man, but of a lighter body. In addition, I'm wearing sneakers, so they don't make such sounds. Only shoes with the hard bottom that can make that sound. For example, shoes like high lace boots. Actually, I don't even need to give an example. Without a doubt, these footsteps belong to high lace boots. I stop. The footsteps cease at the same time. This isn't any good. If I know her like this, we'll reach the park soon. I should just go in and say it. I turn around. Hey, senpai.
Yes.
Oh, is your house this way?
No, it's the complete opposite direction. You went there once, Tono-kun. Did you forget already?
No, I remember. I just didn't have that much confidence in my memory.
You should, because my house is that way.
No, that's Rouse. I say with a smile. Yes, it is, she says. Return my smile. Well then, I'm going this way.
Please do as you wish, Tono-kun.
She smiles. She seems to see me off. But for some reason, I have an incredibly bad feeling about this. I took a deep breath.
What's wrong? Are you going?
Somebody asked. In that instant, I dashed down the street. I started to pant heavily. This far, running full strength, this far, she couldn't have followed me.
Tono-kun, going well like that is dangerous, you know.
Oh, this is getting very annoying. A hand passed my shoulder from behind. Ugh! I instantly jumped back. Senpai stands behind me as if it was perfectly natural to do so. Why are you following me, senpai?
Well, I feel uneasy leaving you by yourself.
She speaks very matter-of-factly.
Huh?
I don't even know how to respond. I don't know, but I should say it calmly. Wait a minute. Somebody didn't say I could do as I wish.
Yes, please do as you wish, Tono-kun.
Senpai nods and smiles. Good, I wasn't just imagining it. Then this is goodbye. You shouldn't be following me anymore.
Huh? I'm not really following you or anything.
I'm senpai.
I said we have something to do in the park. I don't know where you are going, Tono-kun, but if you're not going to the park, then it is where we say goodbye.
I see. Certainly, I don't really have the right to say anything about that. I don't have the right to say but. Look, just don't go. Arcade is in the park. You know how much she detests you, right? So I can't let the two of you meet.
Oh, are you worried about me?
Of course, I don't want to see the two of you fight. I'm begging you, please, just go back.
Oh, I see you're not worried about me, but worried about her, right?
Looking off into the distance, she completely ignores what I say. For some reason, it seems she's doing all this intentionally because she enjoys teasing me. Senpai, don't tell me you're still carrying a grudge from this morning. She's just smiling and doesn't say anything. She's angry. That face is unmistakably carrying a grudge. I get everything. I get it. Everything this morning was completely my fault.
I'm sorry. So, if you tell me to go back because of that, I'll beat you down, Tono-kun.
Huh?
Tono-kun, we're still fighting right now. It seems I'm so angry, so it isn't easy just to talk calmly.
Senpai?
If you If you went back, we could make up, but I know that's impossible. So this conversation is meaningless. There's no need for you to apologize. I'm not concerned with what happened this morning.
She looks at me with those eyes devoid of any emotion.
My duty is to hunt down vampires. Anything else is trivial.
Senpai walks into the park. Hey, Senpai! She crosses through the park. I expect she's heading right towards where Arkway is waiting. Wait a minute. Why are you so angry, Senpai?
I'm not angry. How about yourself? If you come with me, won't you misunderstand things?
Understand what?
Don't you like her? And I don't think she'll be fine with me someone who is her enemy.
Well, it's not like I like her. I can't say for sure for it, though. I don't know for sure what I truly feel. But I'm sure I'm attracted to her.
You really can't lie even to yourself, can you? I think you're far too honest.
For a brief instant, her mask reveals a sigh.
But it was really better we separate here. We're no longer friends, but in Arkway will see us.
We'll have a see ya. Moved her around towards the voice behind us.
What happened, Ciel? Ciel?
Moved her around the voice behind us. You see, Arkway seems in a pretty bad mood.
How surprising. I came because I heard Shiki's voice, found you here. Didn't we share our information yesterday? I don't believe you have anything else to do with me anymore. Yes, I don't have anything to do with you anymore. I was just pointing things out to him. Oh, really? You intend on stealing my partner? That sounds good too. I still owe you for the injury you gave me.
The decision is critical between the two of them, and I'm the only one staying between them. I can't just watch. Looking at this problem, our relative locations are Senpai, me, and Arkway. And if the two of them fight, I'll be right in the middle of it. You two, why are you glaring at each other? The goal is the same, so calm down and...
Be quiet, Shiki. Please be quiet, Tono-kun.
I failed. I tried to talk to them, but it doesn't seem to have worked. Fine. She seems to care for you, so I'll let you go.
Fine. Shiki seems to care for you, so I'll let you go. I won't attack you, so just disappear.
That's surprising.
Is he that important to you? I didn't think Arkway Broomsday would be concerned with anything other than killing vampires. For you, controlling humans comes easy. It will be better for you to just make him your servant if you want help, Arkway. But why haven't you done that? Don't joke about such things. Shiki's my partner. Even if I don't do that, he still says he will help me.
Arkway looks away uneasily. The mirror's attempt seems to have disappeared. Arkway? Don't tell me you.
You really want to suck his blood?
Gling! From Senpai's direction, I hear the sound of solid metal.
I see. I was surprised you were interested in humans, but that doesn't really matter. If you desire the blood of humans, then there's only one thing to do. Cling!
The sound springs forth from her hand. Numerous swords like long nails are there. Hey, Senpai!
Tonakun, please back away. Just now I confirmed that she is truly a vampire. Even if she's a true answer that corrupts with the church, once she desires blood, she will become our enemy. Before any victims appear, I will terminate her here.
Well, I like Arkway better than you, so I don't know.
You really do speak nonsense when people do not answer you, Ciel. Very well. If you want to die, then I will grant your wish and kill you. It's not often that I get to kill the same person twice.
What? Huh, that's interesting, isn't it? Her eyes flare with an intent to kill. Senpai receives Arkway's stare in a frightened stance, swords at the ready. Freezing. The air feels like it's freezing and I can hardly breathe. This isn't good. They really will kill each other like this. Wait, you two, please? I said to calm down. Knowing the tension in the air, I yell out. For an instant, they both stop. After that, the sound of two kicking the earth. My shout must have triggered the start. The white and black figures clash into each other as if they were two magnets of the opposite polarity. The fight between them is beyond me. Arkway's body's movement isn't something I can track with my eyes. All I can see is white blur running through the night. What's surprising is that Senpai does not even back off seeing Arkway's speed. It's not like Senpai moves with Arkway's amazing speed, but he actively deflects Arkway's blazing attacks while standing on the ground. As a third person looking on, their strengths are equal. However, just like Senpai said, Arkway's power seems limitless. No matter how amazing Senpai is, her power is something that goes beyond a certain point. A contrast, Arkway seems limitless. In the beginning, Senpai was overwhelming her, but Arkway matches her quickly and easily, surpassing her powers. Then the fight quickly decided. Senpai body flies lightly on the air and strikes the ground, rolling like a piece of trash. Senpai lets down a cry and stands up, but that's useless to do. The body seems to be shot by an invisible cannon and flies into the air once more and hits the ground. She lies there, not moving. Blood flows Park's brick's pathway. Senpai? There's no response. She seems unconscious. Arkway runs towards her without any mercy with terrible eyes. Invented slicing Senpai's neck. I can't speak. There's no mistake that Arkway tends to kill her. And Senpai can't defend herself. I can't allow that. Stop it, you stupid idiot! I frankly run towards Senpai. Arkway suddenly stops in front of her.
Shiki?
Arkway merges attempt instantly vanishes and returns to her wearing look. She seems completely taken aback apart I was protecting Senpai.
Why? How come you're protecting her?
Didn't I say it earlier? It's very deep person to me. Even if it's you, I won't allow you to go on. I tie my grip on my knife in my pocket and glare at Arkway.
You?
Her eyes bathe again with hostility. Step aside.
And I'll forgive you this time. Now. Stop.
Freaking wire.
Stop defending her. And don't wield the knife against me.
Her crimson eyes waver like burning cans. Her intent to kill is about to be dragged towards me instead of Senpai. I gulp. My mind's warning me that it's over if I don't step aside at once. But even still, I can't. I can't pull back until what you say. Won't do anything to Senpai.
Step aside, Shiki.
No, you step aside, Arkway. Don't you tell me that you don't kill humans. Was that just a lie?
No, I don't kill humans. But I honor those who surpass human capacity. so I don't mind killing them as something that is my equal. That's just you, or that woman right there.
A step comes closer.
I see you're wielding that knife against me again.
Another step. She draws closer.
I forgive you the first time, but I don't think I can forgive you the second time. In the first place, I don't think I can be hurt with your knife. Even with your mystic eyes, the perception, you won't be able to see my death right now.
Then directly in front of me are going eyes into my vision. Ah, my heart feels like it stopped. A chill races up my spine. The crushing spirit-like feeling is breathing down on me. It's far greater than anything during my fight with Nero. I can't do anything. This is what it means to fight Arquade. Oh wow, those are her golden eyes. They look quite lovely. There's red around her eyes. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really look like her red, but I know all the illustrations of her, they're red, so.
Jake, this is your last chance. But I can still think. Get back. I don't want to lose the first person I like just because of that woman.
The chills collecting my neck. Arquade is the perfect person to kill me. And that if the armor room should grip my neck right before I can use my knife. Even still, this is wrong. Why, I just don't understand, Arquade. Why are you such an horrible person only to Senpai? I know you're not the most more principled, but you're not one to be killing people so easily.
Shiki.
Arquade hostility starts a lesson. She walks away from the both of us.
I see. If you supported her this much, then I don't know you.
Arquade?
Just be careful, Shiki. That one woman you are protecting, she isn't the person you think she is.
What are you saying?
You can be tricked and get your blood sucked by her. So long. Don't come crying back to me.
He walks away without even looking back. The only one left are me and the wounded collapsed senpai. What was she? Saying such stupid things. Senpai will suck my blood? What a ridiculous lie. That sounds like senpai is a vampire or something. Saying that, I laugh aloud, because that is impossible. Senpai walks around during the day. Well, Arquade is a vampire that walks around in the daytime, but even she gets weak then. But for Senpai, she doesn't change whether it's night or day. First of all, isn't Senpai a member of the church? It's contradicting for a vampire to be in an organization whose purpose is to terminate vampires. More important, Senpai. I turn around and check on Senpai. The ground was soaked in blood, so I had to get her to the hospital. The blood has disappeared? Her black robes were painted with red, flowing her blood are now spotless. Amik stands up as if nothing even happened as she looks completely unharmed. Senpai, what's going on?
Tono-kun, why did you protect me? Didn't you know she's really almost killed you? Her eyes had no emotion whatsoever. Those big eyes like a lifeless doll. She doesn't even hear my...
She doesn't hear... With those vacant eyes like lifeless, she doesn't hear my question. Yes, why? Because you were going to die. And we'll do the same thing in that situation.
Even if it means getting yourself killed? Tono-kun, this dedication isn't throwing away your life. Giving up your life to save others isn't dedication or sacrifice. It's just self-love.
Why did
you?
Her voice is very stern. She admonishes me severely.
You only did that so you won't regret it later. And you were satisfied with just that.
To be blunt, it was very troublesome for me. Idealism is a fine thing.
But please don't involve me in your selfish justice.
What do you mean? I didn't want you to die, senpai. Are you saying...
Are you saying that troublesome? You're saying it will just be alright?
Are you saying that troublesome? Are you saying you'll be you just like that?
Yes. It's my life. It's nothing to do with you. It's too miserable being allowed to live because of the mercy of a vampire.
I'm pissed. Hard because she rejected me even after I protected her, and more important than that. Don't be ridiculous. What do you think your life is?
Don't you see? If you die,
it's all over. No matter what horrible, awful things you've done, you don't keep on living. It will all been a lie. You have to keep on living. You have to keep on living because there's nothing else. I don't know who's talking. I have no idea who's talking at the moment.
So what if you're miserable? That's far, far better than not being able to feel that at all.
That's right.
That's right. You're someone who tasted death 8 years ago. That's why can't you be content? Just a way of thinking.
Her eyes are completely vacant. She speaks without looking at me like she can't even see herself.
How happy you must be. I cannot
say such words. She says back as she speaks.
Tono-kun, what she said before is true.
Why are you even saying?
Like Aragui said, I cannot be called human. Didn't you see it, Tono-kun? All the blood which was spilled disappeared like it was never there.
That's...
It's fine. I am a monster. I'm not a vampire, but my body, it isn't like that of a normal human.
Senpai looks down as she speaks. What are you saying, Senpai? Not a body like humans. You seem normal to me.
Even if it's like this, it takes
her sword and places it against her neck. Senpai? I don't even have time to stop her. With a clean sound, it slices her neck. Huh. Nice CG. Splat. As if painting my very eyes. Fresh blood sprays everywhere. Drip. 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 It's beautiful. Captivating my vision, even my whole consciousness, the blood is back into her black garments. Underneath her robes, and by the white skin is probably mixed with those beautiful crimson lines.
A drop of blood
flies and lands on my finger. A drop of blood flies and drops on my finger. It releases me from my monster capacity and returns me to reality. Before me, Senpai blood-soaked figure. Senpai? I quickly dash towards her. There's no need to
panic. See, look at it.
She stops me and points me at her neck. The wound is already gone. All the blood that was there before vanished too. Like a video being rewound. Everything returns to the way it was before. That was strange. It's something like the word rewound truly describes it. Not healing or regeneration. I can't speak. After seeing that, I'm not crazy enough to tell her that she's still normal.
That's how it is. If I could have helped it, I didn't want you to know, Tono-kun.
Senpai gives a sad smile. I don't know what to say.
Just like you said, Tono-kun. I was seeing for this whole time, so it can't be helped if you get angry at me.
But I can't blame her. Something like that, even I want to hide it. Something like even I want to hide from me forever. I want her to stay like the old senpai, but I do not regret what happened this morning.
But I do not regret what happened this morning. I was truly happy when you said it. It was a fun time that you want to protect me if you could.
Senpai?
But those were really peaceful times. I wanted to last forever. Farewell.
To the very end, she gives me a penetrating smile and disappears before my eyes. My mind's completely disarray. I can't follow after her. Arguably say that Senpai was a vampire. Senpai didn't deny it, and she even showed me proof after saying farewell. She vanished, even if it was a lie. Even if it was a lie that could easily been seen through. If she simply said it wasn't, if it wasn't so, things would have been fine. I can't forget her sad face. Senpai, who was a good of a person, just an upperclassman at my school. I didn't know she was such a different person. Farewell, her last words. There's no need to think about what it meant. I knew about her, and I even hurt her. But still, she came to see me. But that's all over. I don't want to believe that I'll never see her again. No, this isn't happening. My head doesn't seem to be working. It's just in shock. It's so shocked that it can't even tell why it's in shock. I leave the park with my uncertain memories and faltering steps. Yeah, I don't know how to say those words. Oh yeah, it's headache. I'm incredibly exhausted. The headache is killing me. More than anything else, without thinking about Senpai or Arcade or anything at all. I just want to go to sleep. Is that it? Okay, then I'll end this video here. I'll see you next time. Mega Dimensions out. Bye!